time for
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
a ball and a strike now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. And so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he will strike him. Piazza, who's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Scott Kazmir. A hit it retires the side. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So stepping in, Willie Stargell. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Here comes the first pitch.
Holiday.
0-1 the count. Kazmir into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 1 away. Digging in now, Jacob Coronado. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's Matt Kemp now. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is with Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle. Dozier has it. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so Cashmere's looking good to start the inning. At the plate, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That last pitch, number 80 for Cashmere. Got him! So that's 8 perfect. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Green, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sean Green.
Fernando Rodney enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Popped him up. Jeanette is there. 1 out. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Fouled away. Rodney is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line drive to center field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First pitch on its way.
Second baseman.
Way out in front.
Gennett.
0-1's the count.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. So here now is the pitcher, Fernando Rodney. He could be back. Nelson Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Nelson Cruz.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Third baseman.
And it's fouled away. Kazmir sets. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he